The Lockman Foundation has just released 2 brand new Bibles. Well, one of them is brand new, like completely new, never done before. The other is an updated version of one of their beloved classics. So if you haven't heard of the Lockman Foundation, they are the copyright holder of the NASB, the New American Standard Bible. A few years ago, they updated the translation. It's now called the NASB 2020, but they did not retire the previous iteration of the translation, which is called the NASB 95. They continue to publish Bibles in both versions of that translation. So if you'd like to know more about that, what makes the 2020 different from the 95, I would encourage you to check out my book, Bible Translations for Everyone. In it, I do a deep dive on a bunch of different translations, and in the chapter on the NASB, I talk about the differences between these 2 versions of the same translation. So first things first, this is the brand new Bible. It's the NASB 2020. It's called this is a big title, the Large Print Personal Size Bible with Full Translation Notes. For those of you who love the NASB, that's a little buzzword right there, full translation notes. Most translations have their own proprietary set of footnotes. So as you're reading the Bible, you'll see a little letter or a number in the text. You hop down to the bottom of the page, and it's just a footnote that explains something a little bit more. The NASB's full set of translation notes is over 14,000 notes, and all of those notes are in this Bible. Now, they have another Bible that they released a few years ago that was this exact same size. I actually have it right here. It's called the NASB Reference Bible. The Reference Bible had cross-references in it. I think it had like over 90,000 cross-references, and it only had a limited number of footnotes. So if you wanted cross-references, you had to go with this Bible, but you couldn't get all the notes. Now they've offered an option that does not have cross-references, but has all of the translation footnotes. You might be thinking to yourself, well, what if I want both? They actually have a Bible for that. I'll tell you about it in a moment. So the Translation Footnotes Bible is basically a very simple, beautiful edition that has all 14,000 of their translation footnotes in it. This Bible is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches in the trim size, and it's about an inch and a quarter thick. It features a 10-point typeface. It's verse by verse, black letter, really, really nice 32 GSM paper. It's line matched. The text block is Smythe sewn, and in the back of the Bible you have a topical index, book intros, maps, and some charts that have places where you can find the parables and miracles of Jesus. This Bible looks great, it feels great, and one of the things I like about it the most is they're offering it for the first time. This is the first Bible they've ever done in this like olive green cloth over board, and it is fantastic. I love a hardcover Bible, and this one looks great and feels great. It's very, very nice. And the other thing I like about this Bible is I'm personally, not that I don't enjoy cross-references, right? A cross-reference is a place where it's going to tell you where you can find a similar topic in another place in the Bible. I think that's great. But there's a lot of ways where you can find cross-references, or you can cross-reference things in the Bible using online tools, commentaries, things like that. But translation footnotes are proprietary to the translation. So I would prefer, if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose footnotes over cross-references because it's easier to find the cross-references in other places. I really, really like how this Bible turned out. It's just simple, clean, classic. It offers something a little bit different than what Lockman offered before. And if you're interested in checking out the 2020, this is a really, really good option. They've made it available in this one right here. They also sent me, they made, the highest level is the genuine leather. So this is a genuine leather in brown. It's still a paste down liner, but it's got a little bit of gold gilding on the pages, a perimeter stitch. Both of them come with 2 nice thick ribbons. And then they're also making this available in a synthetic leather, which they call leather text. So there's 3 different options for this new, what is it called? Personal size Bible, large print personal size Bible with full translation notes. 3 different options. All of them are great. Okay. The second Bible that they're releasing, or they just released, is the large print ultra thin reference Bible in the 1995 NASB. This is affectionately called the 95 LPUT, large print ultra thin reference Bible. Now, this is a Bible that has been around for a long time. I think many people think of this as like the classic NASB Bible. It's got all of the cross references. and it's got all of the translation notes. It is a beautiful 2-column design with center column cross references. It also has a 10-point typeface, but it's a little bit bigger. It's a 6.5-inch wide Bible by 9.25 inches tall, and it's still about 1.25 inches thick. It's on that same 32 GSM paper, really nice. It's a Smythe sewn binding. It's got a verse-by-verse format, black letter text, but it's got a different look and feel to it. Now, when they released the 2020, so this is what I said earlier, there is a way to get the 2020 with both cross-references and footnotes. They did a 2020 LPUT, but they updated the inside of it. They updated the typesetting, which makes sense. It's a new translation. They made it a little bit more modern. For the 95, they did not update anything on the text. They actually kept the typesetting the exact same. What they've updated on this Bible is they've brought it into all of their latest features. This beautiful 32 GSM paper that they've been using. This is one of the new prime editions of the 95 LPUT. So it's a goatskin cover. It's got a perimeter stitch, really great ribbons, raised spine hubs, red under gold art gilding, interior gilt lines. It's a super premium edition of this Bible, which they did not offer before this. Since they released the Prime editions, they had not offered a premium version of this Bible. So I think they've done some other ones in the synthetic leather and the genuine leather and things like that of this Bible as well. But this is kind of the nicest edition of this Bible that they've had in a long time. So if you're a fan of the old typesetting, that has not changed, but everything else about it has been kind of modernized and brought up to their latest specifications with all of their other Bibles. This to me, I think of this as, when I think 95 NASB, it's this typesetting that comes to mind for me. This is what R.L. Allen uses for their 95 NASB Bibles. It's just a classic look and feel. I really love it. I love the NASB. If you're not familiar with it, I would encourage you to check out the NASB. It's a great translation, word for word, formal equivalence, but it's got some cool features like it uses all caps in the New Testament whenever the New Testament is quoting the Old Testament. It's really helpful for study. And yeah, you have 2 different translations. So again, check out my book if you want to read about the differences, but then also if you want to give it a try, all of these Bibles are now available for sale. I think they turned out really great. So I will put links in the video description to where you can find them and you can take a closer look, see what all the different price points are for the different editions. And definitely let me know if you have any thoughts or questions. I would love to hear from you. So leave a comment and let me know. And obviously, if you enjoy videos like this, Bible reviews, and other fun Bible-related content, then please hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. I put out a couple videos every week talking about the Bible in one way, shape, or form. I'm having a ton of fun, and we've got a great community here, and I would love for you to stick around. So hit that subscribe button, and then click the little notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know whenever I have a new video. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and thank you to the Lockman Foundation for sending me these Bibles. I'll see you next time.